All right. This is Sirach, better known as Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right. Before I start the video, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Chakodash. All right. I want to give double honors to my apostles and my elders, a great millstone who rule well, and worthy to be accounted double honors for teaching me this truth. And I want to give a mighty salutation to you, all you Akim out there, all you brothers lifting up this banner of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so that it may be displayed because of the truth, with sincerity in your hearts and for the love of the gospel. All right, this is the brother Shamaria of the Indiana camp, GMS Gary, Indiana. All right, coming at you with another video. Okay, and this scripture I just wanted to get, because this scripture means a lot. All right. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Now, the reason you have to prepare your soul for temptation is multifold. All right, it's a lot of different factors of why the Lord chastise you. All right, but I just want to get one factor out of the many. All right, one of those factors are because we are in a society where wickedness. All right, what is wickedness? Everything that is contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Holy Bible. All right, we are in a society where everything that is promoted as to be good is wickedness in the society. So everything that these people like and everything that these people enjoy is wicked. All right, wickedness is highly exalted in this land, in this society that we live in, this world. All right, that's why when you go to the book of John, the second chapter, just real quick, when you go to the book of John, the second chapter, it tells you, well, First John, the second chapter, it tells you that this world is not with the Lord. All right. It says, First John chapter 2, verse 15, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, because the Lord is completely opposite of the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. He's actually the opposite of the lust of the flesh. All right, he's about the knowledge of the Spirit. All right, it says the lust of eyes. He's about the thoughts inwardly. All right, it says the lust of eyes, what you see. He's actually about the countenance. All right, that's what the Father looks at. He looks at not on the outward appearance. Okay, it says the pride of life is not of the pride of life. The Lord is about humbling yourself. All right, humbling yourself before Him, even if it costs you your life. You understand? And I'm going to get examples of all of these. Let me finish this out. It says, "Is not of the Father, but is of the world, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof." See, the world passeth away because it's going to be destroyed. Everything that this world is about, everything that this world exalts, is going to be destroyed. Thus saith the holy word of the Lord. It says, "And the lust," verse 17, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God, abideth forever. All right. Now let me go back to verse 16. It says, "For all that is in the world," these are all the things that are in the world that is not of the Father, the lust of the flesh. All right, when you go into the lust of the flesh, so like, let me turn my airplane mode on so I don't get interrupted by any calls, and let me turn my power saving mode on so I can preserve life for my battery. All right, now this is I'm going to go to another app, and I'm going to pull up the book of First Samuel when it talks about I'm actually gonna inward countenance. Let me try to countenance. Oh shit, I can't use it while I'm recording. I'm gonna put in outward appearance, because the Lord doesn't judge on the outward appearance. Here it is, the book of 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, for not on the height of his stature, For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. And that's how the Lord see. All right. And all of these people that the Lord is looking at, all right, all of these people that the Lord sees, they look putrid unto him, all right, because these people are filled with wickedness. All right, these people are filled with unholiness. They're unclean. All right, I'm going to get exactly how you look to the Lord. This is exactly how you look to the Lord. How does it work? It talks about wounds. There it is. Isaiah chapter 1 and 6. Isaiah 1 and 5. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt. And why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more, and the whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. This is how you appear to the Lord. You might not appear like this on the outward appearance, but this is how you look in the inside. All right, morally speaking, how good you are compared to the Holy Scriptures. It says, from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it. Now, that soundness means doctrine. There is no correct doctrine. There is no good teachings. All right. When I say good teachings, I mean correct teachings of the Holy Bible. You don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments that the Lord set out, speaking to all you Israelites. It says in it, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. All right. And they have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. All right. And how do you heal those? How do you heal those putrefying sores and those wounds? By putting on this word, man. Adopting the characteristics of the Spirit, which is the word. All right. By praying and supping with the Lord. That is how you mend these wounds, these bruises, these putrefying sores, man. All right. This is how you will look in the inside to the Lord. It says your country is desolate, and your cities are burnt with fire, and your land strangers devour it in your presence. It is desolate, as overthrown by strangers. All right. And that's the point. That's how you look to the Lord. Just wanted to get that as an example of how you look inwardly to the Lord. Okay. Back at 1 Samuel. Yeah, Slakia. Back in this 1 John, the 2nd chapter, it says the lust of the flesh. It says, for all the things that are in the world, the lust of the flesh. I just got an example of the lust of the flesh. All right, because the Lord doesn't look on the outward appearance. He looks upon the inward appearance. And these people in this society, everything is on the outward appearance that's appealing to them. It says the lust of eyes, which goes into the lust of the flesh. All right, because the flesh wants what your eyes see, you know. And it says in the pride of life. The pride of life. The scriptures tell you that he that loses his life shall find it. All right, and these people love their life. I think it's in the book of Matthew, the 10th chapter. Matthew 10 and 39. It says, he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. All right, and this is the pride. This goes into the pride of life. What does it mean to lose your life? He that findeth his life shall lose it. So if you found your so-called calling in this world, if you feel like that you found your calling, if you feel as though your calling is to be a dancer or a rapper, all right, or anything, any profession that is of this world, all right, then you ultimately lose it, because the Lord is not going to deliver you in the day of affliction, in the day of trouble, that great day of Jacob's trouble. All right, the Lord is not going to deliver you, and you're going to lose your life. But if you lose your life, as in your passion, like not your passion, slakia, that's not a good word to use. It says, and he that loseth his life for my sake. All right, when you sacrifice the things in your life, your woman, your kids, your household, your family, all right, the scriptures tell you that he that it's in the book of Luke, he that hateth not his mother or his father is not worthy of me. All right. Let me get it in my Bible. I'll get it. I know where it's at a lot easier than the app. It's the book of Luke. I think it's the 17th or the 16th chapter. It's way before that. There it is. It's this 14th chapter. All right, this is the book of Luke. This is an example of losing your life, because the word to the Lord can explain it much better than I can. It's the book of Luke, chapter 26. Oh, chapter 14, verse 26. All right. If any man come to me and hate not his father, and mother, and wife, and children, and brethren, and sisters, yeah, even his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. All right. It says, and whosoever doeth not bear his cross, which means that the cross goes into a burden, your own burden. All right. It basically means the afflictions that the Lord's angels put on you. It says, and whosoever doeth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. All right. That goes into what Matthews is saying when it talks about he that loses life. And that word hate, I just want to get back in that Luke. That word hate doesn't mean hate. All right. Back in that Luke 14:26. When it talks about hate, it means putting over Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. If any man come to me and hate not his father, his mother, his wife, his children, that means anyone that puts anything over Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's father, mother, wife, children, brethren, sisters, his life, anything you put over Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is not worthy to be his disciple. So he's not going to deliver you. That's part of losing your life, man. All right. That's part of losing your life. Now back in that book of Matthew 10. What verse was it? Oh shit, Salakia. Salakia. Technical difficulties. Forgot what verse it was. Matthew 10:39. Matthew 10:39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that lose his life, all right? He that lose the things of this world, all right? Because people say, what do you do for a living? All right, that's an example of your life, all right? Honestly, if you really serve the Lord with all sincerity and truth, what you do for a living is serve the Lord. I mean, of course, we're not going to say that in our day-to-day lives, but in all honesty, that's our profession. That's why we live, to serve the Lord. All right. And that's wanted to get this to explain in the book of John. It says, the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. All right. Now, the things of this world, everything about this place is wicked, man, because when you go to the book of Job 9:24, the world was given to who? I'm gonna read it. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So everything that the earth esteems as great, it is wicked, man. All right. And the reason I'm getting all these precepts, because this is how you gain understanding. All right. I can sit here and talk out of my mouth all day, but the word of the Lord is really how you obtain wisdom. Not by listening to what man has to say. All right. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 29, verse 14. Verse 16. Slakia 29, Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed of him that framed it, he had no understanding? All right. So everything about this world is turned upside down. The way the Lord set the world up, all right. The way the Lord set the world up is not going according to how it's not going according to what he prescribed, but it's going according to what the wicked prescribed, because the earth has been given to the hand of the wicked. All right. So So it says, surely the turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's clay. What's turned upside down? The rudiments of the world, the ordinances, man. Man being over a woman, all right, that's turned upside down. A man laying with a woman, that's turned upside down. A man wearing the apparel of a man, that's turned upside down. You understand what I'm saying? Everything in this world is wicked. That's the point of the whole video. Everything in this world is being wicked. So when you come to the Lord, you have to prepare yourself for temptation, because you're trying your best to be righteous in a wicked society. You know, you're trying your best to be righteous in a wicked society. So everything that you do is gonna feel bad or hurt almost. All right. But you cannot be weary with well doing, because that's where your salvation lies. All right. When you find yourself to be weary with well doing, then that's when you start to faint. All right. And you don't want to faint, because the Lord's not going to save you if you're faint hearted. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 15. It says, yeah. Or actually, let me hold off on that, and let me get the book of Habakkuk. I really wanted to get the book of Habakkuk before. It's the book of Habakkuk, the second chapter. Now I already got the scriptures of who's ruling the earth, and why the earth is in the course that it's in. The wicked is ruling the earth, pursuant to Job 9:24. All right, and the vilest man is exalted, because the wicked is ruling the earth. He turneth the things that is right upside down. All right. So what does that mean? He turned the things that is right, and he turned it upside down and esteemed the things that's wrong as if it's good. All right. Book of Psalms 14, last verse. It's not 14. Is it 12? There it is. The book of Psalms, chapter 12, verse 8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. All right, so the wicked walk on every side, so that means it's all around you. And the vilest man is exalted. So the vilest man is everything that the Lord told you not to do, and that's exalted in the society. I told you why. So when you try to be righteous in a society that's wicked, you're going to get backlash from the people that's wicked. But the Lord wants you to go through that hurt. He wants you to go through that pain. He wants you to go through that backlash. All right? Because it strengthens you. Let me go back to Isaiah 59 and 15. It says, Salakia, I did say I want to get Habakkuk first. Salakia. Habakkuk, second chapter, first verse. It says, I could just start from the top. Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch, and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. All right. So basically, Habakkuk looking for the Lord to show him a sign, a vision. All right. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. And it says that he may run that readeth it. All right. The vision is the prophecies. All right. He said that when the Lord showed him his prophecies, write it and make it plain upon tables. All right. Don't make it where it's hard to understand. Don't make it rocket scientist, for lack of better words. All right. He says that he may run that readeth it. That means he latch onto it. That word run goes into a press. All right. Give it his all. Be adamant about it. Serious, solemn. Verse 3 says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right. So it's for an appointed time. That means it's going to seem like it's for an appointed time, meaning it's when it has a set time of when it's going to happen. You don't know the time, but it has a set time of when this vision is going to come to pass. Now, it may seem like a long time, all right, in your eyes, but it's going to come to pass. That's why it says, but at the end it shall speak. All right, so it's going to be manifest. It's going to be made known and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. That word tarry means to wait. So though it tarry, though it waits, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It will not wait. When the time is appointed come to pass, when that time comes to pass, it will not wait. It's going to speak. You're going to see it. Verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright. All right, his soul which is exalted And his soul is what? It goes into everything that he esteems. Homosexuality, a woman being over a man, all right? He esteems getting a job and being a slave in his society, okay? He esteems himself as if he is the holy one of as if he is the holy one of the universe, man, as if he is God, you know? It is not upright in him, but the just shall live by their faith, all right? How strong your faith is what you're going to live by, all right? Salakia, there it is. I wanted Habakkuk 1, but Habakkuk 2 was about prophecy. But I wanted to get Habakkuk 1. Salakia, that was my mistake. Um, Habakkuk 1, verse 1, it says, the burden of Habakkuk, the prophet did see, O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou shalt not hear? Even cry unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. So Habakkuk is crying to the Lord, saying, Lord, the wicked are all about me. I'm crying to you, but you're not doing anything. All right, verse 3, it says, why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. All right, so Habakkuk is saying all of this wickedness is about me, and why aren't you doing anything? All right, it says, therefore the law is slacked. So the law is slack. So when in the law it says no man should get a lining, roughly paraphrasing, no man shall mar the corners of his head or his beard. All right, people are doing that, and it's widely promoted on a wide scale, and there's no judgment going forth. All right, that's what he's saying. He says, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth, for the wicked doth compass about the righteous. So the wicked are over the righteous, and that's exactly what we're experiencing this time and age right now. It says, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. All right, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth, you know. But the Lord is letting all of this build up. He letting all of this build up until it gets too big, and everyone's going to get the judgment for all of that. All right, pursuant to the book of Ecclesiastes. Let me get this real quick. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. It says, because Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear God, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before God. All right, so everything that the wicked is doing, he's going to have to pay for. All right, everything that the wicked is doing, he's going to have to pay for. You know, the Lord is letting all of this sin build up, you know, because the heart of these people are fully setting them to do evil. You know, now let me get that Isaiah. Since the wicked doth compass about the righteous, it says Isaiah 59 verse 15. Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey, and the Lord saw it, and displeased him that there was no judgment. All right, but the point was, it said the first part, yeah, truth faileth. How does truth faileth? Because wicked doth compass about the righteous. We see wrong judgment going forth, and we don't see them get persecuted or judged. All right, but they will be judged all at once for all the wickedness they have done. Ultimately by the ICBM nuclear missile, man. The works, the weapons of the Lord. It says, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. So we're being preyed on by the wicked, man. We're not being dead, all right, we're not being put to death. All right, and some of us, some prophets, some men that serve the Lord do get put to death, man. You know, but that doesn't mean that they're not saved. They're still going to be saved in the kingdom of heaven. Actually, they're going to be the first to rise first when the Lord use his sanctified ones, his holy ones. All right, not the angels, but his prophets. All right, because the word sanctified means to be separated. All right, or to be made holy. When he used us for his weapons, all right, they're going to be the ones first to rise in that day. But we are being made a prey because we depart from iniquity. You know, thus saith the Lord. I just read it. Now let me go to the book of Amos, 3rd chapter. That's Joel. Salaki. What scripture is that? They hate him that rebuketh in the gate. Let me look it up real quick. I think it's 3 and 6. Five and 10, Salaki. Amos 5 verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speak uprightly. Yeah, man. And it's exactly like that. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate because they don't want to be corrected. These people want to keep doing wickedness. They hate to be corrected, man, because they don't seek the Lord. They seek the world, and they seek their father, the devil, man. It says they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. You know, they abhor those people that speak uprightly. We got a couple more scriptures. I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, what is Luke 6 and 20? All right, the point is at 22, but I'm gonna start at 20. Luke 6 and 20. It says, and he lift up his eyes on his disciples and said, Blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. All right, and that goes into the doctrine that the Yahushua pushes, man. That goes into the doctrine that Yahushua teaches. So blessed are you when they separate you from the company. Blessed are you when they speak evil of you, man. All right. Blessed are you when they speak evil of. And it says this. It says, verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. All right. So woe unto you that when men speak well of you. All right. And that's all. That's what I have to get, man. So the message is, man, that's one of the reasons that you're gonna have to go through temptation, man. That's one of the reasons that you go through temptation. All right. Let me get some comic relief. All right. Nothing comic about it, but let me get some relief at the end. This is the book of Psalms. See if I know it off the top of my head. 38, 16, 16. That ain't it. 15. Is it 38? Slovakia. I gotta study more. I don't got the exact. What is that? Psalms. Psalms 18, 34, not 38. Psalms 34 and 18. The Lord is nigh, Psalms 34 verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, saving such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. All right, so it's a good pain, man. It is a good pain. It seems grievous at the moment, but it worketh peaceable fruits, man. You know? And this is what we're looking forward to, man. The Lord is saving us out of all of our afflictions. I hope this video is edifying. All right, to the elect and the elect of Israel. All right, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And until next time, I'm saying Shalom.